I am currently in a 12-week fat loss phase. Today is day 28 and me and you are gonna spend the day together, all things fat loss. Only today I'm gonna be completely out of my normal routine. I'm gonna be out and about, I'm traveling for work, I'm speaking at an event, and I'm basically just gonna show you how I'm managing fat loss, how I'm making decisions with food, how I'm still gonna get my steps in, how I'm still gonna drink my water, all while dropping fat, because we know that life doesn't stop whenever you're losing fat. So I want to kind of show you how I'm going to go about managing this day. We have severe delay. So it's currently like 7 a.m. on Sunday morning and today is check-in day, so I always do my main big check-in on a Sunday. This means I take my progress pictures, take measurements, do my daily weigh-in, and then just jot down different aspects of my week, so how I was feeling and, you know, tracking what part of my menstrual cycle I was at. I have a full video on my shorts, I believe, on how to do an effective check-in for fat loss. I take you through the 4 main points, but basically Sunday mornings are check-in day for me. So I've woke up, I've already got my check-in done because I am traveling today, so I have to get things done early today. And I'm 4 weeks into this fat loss phase and I'm genuinely actually feeling really good. So today is 28 days and we've been ticking the boxes for pretty much 4 weeks now. Guys, the reason why today I am going to be traveling and on the move for work is because I'm speaking at a university in Bath for an event called Amplify that my friend Lauren is involved in. It's got to do with International Women's Day, and I'm getting to give a talk on basically my story from where I started to where I am now, and then getting to take people through a workshop, which I'm really excited about. This is basically the kind of stuff I do with my client. Sorry, someone outside is being really loud. This is the kind of stuff I would do with my clients all the time, and I'm getting to go and just do like a little workshop, ask them some questions, and this is the type of stuff that I really love to do. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be on the move today. So pretty much my check-in and all has been done this morning. I am going to take you along with me throughout the day to show you what I'm getting up to, and yeah. Whipping them out of my bag. Okay guys, we've got breakfast this morning. We've got 2 slices of wholemeal toast, 2 eggs, and we've got fried beans. Fried beans, if you haven't already tried them, get to know. It's basically where you just fry off red onion first and then add your beans in with salt and pepper. Just red onion just makes everything better, okay? Now, I wouldn't typically have breakfast this early in the morning, but because we are moving today, we're going to be travelling, I would rather have something good and substantial in my stomach than to leave the house, eat nothing, and then be trying to go off coffee and pastries all day. And that's usually the type of stuff that I would have done whenever I was 60 pound heavier. I didn't plan ahead, I didn't plan my meals in advance, I didn't actually make time in the morning to eat good food. So even though I'm not like overly hungry for this right now, I'd rather eat and have something substantial in my stomach for like 2 hours traveling than be kind of leaving things off the chance and just like grabbing and go. So the biggest thing I would say is planning in advance. And also it can really help whenever your boyfriend makes breakfast for you and does all the macro tracking. I highly recommend getting one of those. Delicious, honestly. Such a simple yet effective combo. You've got your protein, you've got your fats in the egg, beans, protein, fibre. We did flavour in the beans. We did have wholemeal toast, but it was in the freezer. It's a little bit crispy, but you know what? I've got teeth. Got my fit check. This is me ready for my public speaking event. Now, I haven't got my makeup or anything on yet. I've got like 2 hours of travelling to do, so I'm going to be doing my makeup on the train. But welcome to my kitchen yet again. So as I said, we are going to be traveling for the guts of like 3 hours, and you best believe I'm going to take a snack with me. The reason why I like to do this is because maybe in May I want to have a little coffee, maybe get a little bit peckish along the way, and then I'm going to end up eating like pastries and basically like crap that I don't need to be eating when I'm in a fat loss phase. So if I can take something with me, like Greek yogurt, some fruit, a little bit of granola or whatever, it's got high protein, it's within my calories, and it's yum, and it's going to keep me away from putting my face into about 3 chocolate croissants, because if you know me, that's where my face would probably end up without it. So I'm going to take a little snack with us, and this is all the food I'm going to be taking with me today. The rest I'm just going to be kind of winging it, because I'm not about to start carting like 5 Tupperware containers with me at a public speaking event. There's going to be food there. I'll handle it when I get there, but for the most part, and for what I can control of today, I can control my breakfast, I can control my snacks, and I can control not putting my face into pastries. So yeah, this is what we've got going on. So we have got fat-free Greek yogurt, we've got muesli. I've actually just got onto this week, and it's delicious. You get so much more volume for it in comparison to granola. Like, you feel like you get such a big portion in comparison to granola. And then we're just going to whack some frozen raspberries in. If you don't know, get to know. Frozen fruit, frozen veggies. If you're a lazy girl like me and you don't want to be chopping up everything all the time, get onto frozen veg, and it also lasts like 10 times longer. So yeah, that's what we've got, and that'll be our snack for today. One for luck. And you know, sometimes people say that it's obsessive to like be doing all of this kind of stuff. It's not obsessive to look after your health, okay? I get it, there's a time and a place, but there's also a time and a place for looking after your health and being locked in with your goals. I keep getting comments from people, like I actually got a comment the other day being like, this is so obsessive, like you're so focused on X goal and you know you should be living and all this kind of stuff. This is not obsessive. I personally don't think this is obsessive. Looking after your health, what you're putting into your body, exercising, making sure that you're at a healthy weight where you can function, that is not obsessive. So we're just blocking out the haters. And that is us prepped and ready to go. So we've had a major disruption in today's plans. We were literally just about to walk out the door, had my suitcase, even had my leather jacket on, and we have severe delays. I literally clicked on just to check the train, and you know what, I never actually do this. Like I know what time the train is the night before. I was like, let me just click on to see how long it's going to take to get there. There is a massive delay at Paddington because of a fire, and we're literally not going to be able to get to where we need to go now, which is very unfortunate. I was actually really looking forward to my talk today, like doing public speaking, but literally because the train that we were going to get on, we were on one that took an hour and a half. The other trains that we could get, we would have needed to be on them within the next 15 minutes, which we're not close by any train stations, and it would take over 3 hours. So I'm supposed to be talking at 2, it's 9:15 currently, and I just would not be able to get there on time, which is super unfortunate. You know, it's just very unfortunate. So today's plans have changed, guys. It seems like we're just going to be spending a day in the life for fat loss, and it's Sunday. So I reckon I wasn't going to be able to go to church this morning because we were traveling. I reckon we're going to head up church and be able to get a service in now. So we'll take that as a plus. This is not one of those days where I'm bombing it up on the escalators. I am deep in my luteal phase and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I just want to stand on the escalator and let it take me up today, you know? And some days that's just the case.
Huh?
The banana bread is just looking at me. So we have just come back from church. Kodak, do you want to say hello? Look at this. Look at this pup. Oh. So we've just got back from church now. Service was great this morning. I felt like it fired me up. But for now, I'm about to have my Greek yogurt that we did have packed to take with us. So I'm going to eat that now as a little snack. And then Kodak, please. This is not for you, okay? We're going to have a little snack and then basically just going to take today to do the things that I usually would do on a Sunday. So we're going to go get a little food shopping. We're going to have to go for a walk to get some steps in because we're only on we're on 4,000 and it's like 12:30, which is not bad. So we're going to go for a walk, get a food shopping, and it's basically now turned into a normal Sunday. So bottoms up, and this is snack number 1 of the day. We just got back from doing our food shop. This was just kind of a quick grab. This wasn't like a full food shop, just grabbing some bits for the week that'll tie me over, because I feel like I've just been buying food on the regular. You know when you get one of those weeks where you're just like every day you feel like you're in the shop? So this is literally just like a top up of what I've already got. Starting off with some veggies and fruit. Got bananas, some spinach. I literally just whack spinach into everything. Tomatoes and broccoli. Then I've got my protein sources. I've got chicken mince, I have got beef mince, and then I have just got chicken breast. Especially whenever you're dropping fat, I'm always going to suggest going with chicken breast instead of like thighs or drumsticks or anything like that there. You just get more of a higher protein value and like a leaner source basically of protein with less fat and things like that there. Got some carbs, got potatoes, got some bread for breakfast. This is the little bread that is quite good and calorie friendly. It's like 54 grams of, 54 grams? What? 54 calories per slice. And it's a good alternative swap to like the big bread that you get. Got some egg whites, because I'm constantly, I feel like I just run through these. Great source of protein, nice and low in calories. And then I've also got some beans. I don't even want to hear anybody come for me. Do you know what? I don't get Heinz beans anymore. These ones from Lidl, perfect, absolutely perfect, okay? And then got some milk, some hummus, and another source of protein, which is my Greek yogurt. Now, for snacks, didn't buy any chocolate this week because I'm off chocolate for Lent. So it's been a jammy dodger vibe for me. So I already have some biscuits in the cupboard that will tie me over. But we did get some popcorn. It's just nice to have whenever you're watching a little movie, a little bit of Netflix, and it's a good high volume snack in comparison to crisps. You can literally get a big fat bowl of this for like under 200 calories. And it's actually good in fiber as well too. So that's our little Sunday food shop done. That's gonna tie me over and help me stay on track with my fat loss goals this week. And we also were able to rack up about another 2,500 steps from doing our food shop. So we're ticking the boxes, guys. So we're just moving on to lunchtime now. And I'm just going with a very simple yet effective chicken salad. And the reason why I love a salad is because super low calories and lots of volume. This is probably like under, I don't even know how many I counted, but like under 150 calories, if that. And I've added some cottage cheese to the salad to almost act as like a sauce as well. And the reason I want my lunch to be a little bit more low calorie today is because I want a bit of a bigger dinner. It's Sunday, I'm going for like a roast vibe, and I also want to have popcorn afterwards. So got a little bit of a lower calorie lunch today. It's just going to be a plain old chicken salad, and you know me, chicken is already prepared. Chicken, protein sources just in Tupperware containers on repeat, because it means that your food can literally be made in less than 10 minutes. So this is going to be lunch for today, guys. Just a little chicken salad. just a little tip for whenever you're like doing sauces and stuff like that there, don't be like trying to measure them out into a bowl and then like, you know, scoop what you need into whatever dish you're using. Just pop whatever you're using onto the scales, put it back to 0, so it basically says that it weighs nothing. Then take the sauce that you want to use, so basically put out as much of it as you want, and then pop it back on the scales now, and you should get a minus number, and I've used 5 grams of that. So just a little tip to make your calorie counting a little bit easier, and when you're using your weighing scales, because counting calories is enough of a ball ache without trying to make it harder on yourself. So yeah, that's lunch, guys. It's that time of the night, or shall I say it's that time of the evening, where we have the last remainder of steps to get in, and I can't lie, I'm not overly happy about it. Come on, Trez. I'm grateful that I have a body that I can move, and I'm grateful for the ability to walk and move my body. I'm just finding it a little bit more particularly challenging today. That's a good mind frame to have, because I just want to sit and do nothing, if I'm being completely honest, and feel sorry for myself and eat food. But I know that that's not going to help me get to my goal. So we're going to pop out, get a little walk in, and then I know well enough at this point that it's going to make me feel better. And then I'll enjoy my dinner even more for going out, getting a walk, instead of just sitting in this feeling. I know this time and time again. We just have to just do the thing that we don't want to do. And the more times you do these things, the easier it becomes to do it. You just kind of do it a bit like, oh, fine. So we're heading out to get some steps in, and I will report back afterwards. Let's get it. We're back in from getting the steps in. I did not meet my target today. I might rack up a little bit more throughout the evening as I'm in the apartment and stuff, but I just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. But something is better than nothing, and I'm not that far off. I got 10.3k steps in. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but we're on 10.3k steps for the day, which is fantastic. It's Sunday evening and I'm just trying to chill out. So now it's dinner time, and again Junior is chefing it up for me. It's fantastic. Look at that. Just look at that. Literally just got done with dinner, and that is pretty much going to be me done eating for the day. The only thing I'm making room for is some popcorn, because we're probably going to watch a film. But yeah, that food, guys, honestly, just such a Sunday meal. Like, it was honestly just delicious. But I said earlier I wanted to talk about what the message was at church, because do you ever just feel like you go to church and like God has been telling the pastor your business, and you're like, okay, I just got clocked, you know? Like, I always feel like every week I go in, the message just lands with whatever I've been thinking about that week, with whatever I've been going through that week. And this week in particular, the title was called "A Fulfilled Life Begins in Him," and I just wanted to talk about it because it's so true. For me, I recently came back to my faith last year, and just nothing was making sense. Like, I was trying everything, I was doing everything that should have made me feel good. I had everything that a 24-year-old could want and that should make them happy. Like, I had this beautiful high-rise apartment, I had a successful business, lots of clients, I had money in my bank account, I had a healthy body, great friendships, great relationships, and just like constantly there was just this emptiness, like something was missing for me, and like nothing I did seemed to fill that hole. And genuinely for me, since coming back to Christ and starting to actually build a relationship with Jesus again, I just feel like I have so much more purpose, so much more peace, and like I am just fulfilled now because he is in my life. And it's not to say that it's easy. Do not get it twisted. This has probably been one of the hardest seasons I've gone through coming back to my faith. It's been so challenging. I have cried so much. I think I've cried in the past like 7 months more than I've cried in my whole entire life. And I've definitely worked on changing, well, I haven't worked. God has worked on changing the posture of my heart, how I view things, how I view the world, and calling me to be a better individual, which is hard. Like following Jesus is hard, but it's so fulfilling. And it's like the message today was just so resonating that a fulfilled life begins in him. And ever since I put that first back in my life, and I'm trying to put it first, I just feel like now I walk with more purpose, and that I just have that little like warm feeling now again, and the thing that was missing, it's back, and that makes me feel really, really happy and at ease and at peace. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to chat a little bit about the message at church today because it might help somebody else too. And apart from that, as I said, I'm pretty much going to end this vlog here now because today firstly did not go how we thought it was going to go. We had an unexpected delay with the trains, so we didn't actually get to take you guys along with me on a day where I'd be out and about, so I will actually do that sometime. And secondly, all I need to do now is have some popcorn. That's going to be my night. And I thank you for joining me for this Fatloss vlog. Hopefully you learned something, hopefully you had a good time, and if you've made it this far, I really, really appreciate it. And if you could go ahead, give me a little like, hit that subscribe button, and maybe leave me a comment because I love to hear from you guys, please. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!